We are live. How are we all doing today? Thank you for joining me in this live. Please, if you are here, just hit the like button. We are not going to waste much of our time in this live stream because we have other things to do as well. This is a live stream where we talk about what is happening and the trending news. You have seen the title because it's being shown that Ikenga Uruagu is still engaging himself with Nigerian politicians, the Igbo politicians, people who have never for once supported Mazin Kanu. They are all doing those things to make sure that they achieve one common goal. And that goal is what? Do the bidding or to stop Martin Kanu and to disgrace him, which have been the motive of most of them. And it is no longer news that DOS are part of the people who put Mazda Morgan where he is today. When we talk about these things, some people think that you hate one particular person or maybe you don't like one individual or anybody at all in the DOS. No, but we have to start using the information and the actions of those people who seem to be the leader in IPOB to justify what the action is. I don't know why people have not questioned, what Ikenga is doing and what they have done in the past. We all know the information that is out there. We all know that he, sees himself as top IPOB member and all that. I would just want you to take a look at his account. If you search him on Google, if you search his name on Google, it will bring you his Twitter account, and that Twitter account is all about, he's a freedom fighter, he's this, he's that. So, but it is not true. It is not true because it is very clear now what he's in IPOB to do. The job is very, very clear. Very, very clear. Imagine seeing him with someone who Master Morgan have already, distanced himself from. And this guy, Ifa Yoba, is one of the people who keep on telling you that Morgan is this and that he's in good contact with him, that he told you people to stop, sit at home and all that. These are political contractors. They will never ever support anything that will help you. It is all about their achievement and what they have. And some of us who have seen these people, who knows what they can do, are still believing that these people are getting it right. They are doing things that every other person cannot do, which is not true. It is not true because how can you tell me that Ikenga is after not fighting because he never fought anybody, after broadcasting, telling people, convincing people that he's IPOB freedom fighter, like his Twitter page here says, let me open it so I can read it out. He said that Biafran activist, freedom fighter, proudly Biafrans, let's talk about freedom. That is from his Twitter handle. If you go to his Twitter page, that's what he put there. That he is a Biafran freedom fighter and all that. And this guy is not only that he's moving towards political ambition or whatever they may call him, but this guy have insulted Master Nakan many, many, many times. There was a time I saw Master Prophet saying on his broadcast that Ikenga said that Master Namodukanu's house is a place where ebe a na-atụ ụmụ nwa, ebe a na-agbali ugwu, ebe a na-agba makwanda that kind of thing, like club. That is to bring the entire family down, to degrade the entire family. And this guy, after saying that, DOS kept mute. They did not say anything. That is to tell you that they are in support of everything. Some of them are not vocal like Ikenga because sometimes you see people who is not good in keeping quiet, in keeping secret. You may discuss something private with people now. Some of them may not be able to conceal that thing within themselves, they will start vomiting it out. Ikenga is that kind of person. Because after discussing something, maybe very, very interesting topic, secret something about anybody, if Ikenga hear that kind of thing, he will come out with that kind of, as na nkịta, o nwee nkịta niile riri nsị, nkịta niile riri nsị na-ehicha ọnụ, mana ajọ nkịta rie nsị na ọ na-ebu ya n'ọnụ ya. They all eat the same food, but he will come out with other people. But when you look at his mouth, you can see, oil or sign that he ate something. That is Ikenga for you. I don't know him in person, but I'm telling you what I know about his activities so far. You cannot come online and tell people this, do this, do this. The people will believe you and stand with you. All of a sudden, you disappeared, and not only that you disappeared, you have convinced people to believe that this thing is like this, without knowing that your motive is for you to grow and get a kind of respect, or jump to another department or another post, which is now in this case political ambition. He want to become a politician through the help of Yoruba. Before you know it, now he started contesting world leader, government. I don't know if he's educated to contest a local, but in Nigeria you don't need to be educated anywhere. So maybe he want to be local government chairman. They will just from Abuja and put him there, just to compensate him for helping them do one or two things, something that they couldn't do. You understand? Because the mistake Mas Namakano made was to form this DOS. And nobody have said this, but I have to say it openly. One of the mistakes that I found out from our leader, Mas Namakano, is forming DOS. He shouldn't have formed any DOS because they don't contribute in anything. They don't broadcast. That's why you don't know their faces. You can't see the only person, if not that people manage to squeeze out picture of Chike Doziem. Have you ever seen him on YouTube broadcasting live to address Biafrans as a leader of DOS? Never. Never, never, never. You have not seen that. You talk about what's the name of the other guy? Chinasa Wolu. Nobody knows his picture. His picture is confused. If you search online, you see different pictures. How many people knows these people? But they are here telling you that they are fighting for freedom and all that. Igbo people have a very big problem, and that problem is internal. The problem that Igbos are having today is from Igbo people. All these nations that we live in Nigeria together with us, they are good, they are strong, but they are not as good as Igbo nation. They are not as strong as Igbo people. There's no nation in Nigeria that will hold war for 3 good years just to fight any other group for 3 good years. No other nation will do that in the entire country. No other. Just put me right. If you said I'm wrong, I'm wrong, then prove me right. Prove me wrong. Sorry. Prove me wrong that I didn't. That what I'm saying is wrong. Mention one nation in Nigeria that is stronger than Igbo nation. It's not being proud. It's not that you are arrogant. No, it's a known fact. Other nation knows this. That is why they hate Igbo, to the core, because they see you as a barrier. They see you as a problem. Not that you have done anything wrong, but your strength and your power is what they are scared of. This fear of unknown is in the mind of other nations. So it's not their fault, it is nature. It is now your duty to utilize that your force, your strength, to defend yourself, to do what you should do. That's why they're pushing you from here and there. Nobody, even people are, seeking for whom to depend upon. You don't need to depend on anybody. You have the power. The problem is internal. And why it is still internal is because those people that are at helm of affair about Igbo people have not taken it upon themselves to do the needful by fighting internal to fish out those bad eggs and deal with them seriously. This same Ikenga you are seeing today, moving around, parading himself and all that, is not only after money. He's after somebody's life. Remember, this guy, Ijere speak, may have you. Some of us may not like the way he talk and the tone of his words and how he push hatred. Some of us are not happy with that. But the truth of the matter is that he did not just jump all overnight and started broadcasting and yapping and talking, against Martin American. He's not. Some people from DOS that we are seeing today started initiating that hatred in him by proving to him that Martin American is getting it wrong. The mistake that he himself made is that he couldn't verify to know if Martin American is the way they are parading him to be. When he was living in Turkey, this Ikenga we are seeing now made a very live broadcast against this Ijere. The way he came out against Simon, he did it on Ijere, but Ijere couldn't stand the heat. Ijere was moving from, jumping from, for him to show his anger on the based on what they're saying against him. The only thing he could do is to start attacking and hating anything that related to Mass Namaga. That is why today, if you just see any chance of elimination of eliminating Mass Namaga or doing something bad against the entire Biafra, he will do it because he wants to prove a point. And that point he wants to prove it due to out of his level of understanding and ignorant. He don't know that he's doing to himself as well. Because if you know Mass Namaga, even Nigerian government, other nations in Nigeria wish they have somebody like Mass Namaga. Not because they're fighting for agitation, but somebody who will tell you yes and he remain that yes. That is a man. It is very rare to see. Very, very difficult to see. And Igbo people, we are opportune to have people like that in our midst. Despite all the political ambition, jumping from pillar to pole, making sure that they want to, be relevant, as pursuer, some of us are in pursuer of relevance. You want to be relevant, you want to be this. At the same time, you're making a very big mistake without looking back. If not the kind of person that Samuel is today, he would have been like Ijere, turning against everybody, seeking for whom to devour, seeking opportunity in government. But he knew what it takes to be a freedom fighter, what it takes to be a man. Like I always say, I am not member or cabinet, any member of any position in IPOB. I'm not. I'm just doing this live stream broadcasting to tell people the need and the truth behind the scene. Because some of us are confused about what is going on. Some of us don't even know what is happening. I got a call from someone. He's told me that his friends back there in Nigeria, in Igbo land in particular, telling him that Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that some of those things that is happening in the Southeast, buying people, this ritual, this that is Simon Ekpa's voice. Then I laughed because that is the job of people who don't want Simon Ekpa to be in the picture. And the reason why they don't want Simon Ekpa to be is because Simon Ekpa is working against the agenda, and the agenda is to make money. What you see Ikenga is doing today is being planned before. He did not just wake up one day and want to be, in alliance with Ifa Yoba, trying to be irrelevant in Anambra politics, knowing that Ifa Yoba is one of the top politicians in Anambra today. So being with him, we give him every opportunity to handshake with Soludo, which is governor, to be with the best, who is even to meet Abadebe is just like it's nothing because both of them are senators with Ifayoba. So this is what he has been dreaming for years, and there's no other better way to be relevant and to see yourself in that position without doing what he did in IPV, making you believe that he's the man, that he's speaking the truth. These are people that some of us believe that if Masagan is not there, of course they will take the mountain. They will do everything. The mantle is there waiting. That if Masagan is disappeared today, these are the people that we know. Ikenga is one of them. He's a gallant. He's a rape Biafra. He speaks vocal. He's this. He's that. When the push comes to shot, He is nowhere to be found. Just with currency in their face, they will start talking rubbish. Just like Pastor Mkande said, that many of them will fall out. Many will fall out, many will stand still. Today, what is going on? If Nigeria is a country whereby you have to become a politician or to take any post, governmental post by merit, Ikenga will never win any post. Despite being alliance, being washing the plate of any politician, you will never make that post. But of course, even Ikenga, current gate man or driver, can become governor in Nigeria. That's the way the whole system is. It doesn't matter your level of education. It doesn't matter what you can achieve. It doesn't matter if you have conscience, if you have that humanitarian attitude in you, if you can help the poor. No, that's not the criteria. The criteria is, are you willing to keep quiet? If I bring Ghana must go, if you tip something, now are you willing to conceal it? Are you ready to do that? Can I trust you? That's the criteria to become relevant in Nigerian politics. And that's why everybody is moving there. You see somebody who have been known for doing one or two nonsense publicly. Tomorrow you see him being shouting, waving flag, my people, and all this nonsense. See, why I'm doing this broadcast is this. I saw the picture of Ikenga Uruagu and Ifayoba. There's this voice, this broadcast of Master Morgan, where he made it clear that Ifayoba went to federal government promising them that he's talking with him every now and then, that there's no day that he don't speak with Master Morgan. Master Morgan came out publicly and said that he never speak or even have any conversation with this man, that he's just lying to, make money from federal government. They're giving him money, believing that through him they will talk sense to Master Morgan to stop and drop the agitation. Before the kidnapping of Master Morgan, Master Morgan made that broadcast. It is out. It is out there. But today you see Ikenga, and before Ikenga went to Nigeria, there's a program that he made where he was singing praises of Ifayoba and other politicians. These are people telling you that you can't get Biafra without politicians in Igbo land, that they are the one to give you your freedom and all that. That is their belief. That's what they think. But we all know, I don't need to be a freedom fighter to know that this thing is bad and this thing is good. I don't need to be a freedom fighter. I am not wired to be, actually. I can't stand out to say, okay, I am fighting for freedom. I will be freedom fighter and do this and no. That is not the way I am wired. I'm not wired to do that. People who are doing that, I cannot also come out and say, okay, I am against you because it should be me. Because that is the major problem that we are having in Igbo land. When you see someone who is better than you, like Man Samonepa, what he's doing now, I cannot do it. If you insult me the way DOS insulted him, of course I will react very, very in a negative way that people may not even like, because I'm not meant to be like him. So why will I be angry that he's getting it right, he's doing this, he's doing that? As an Igbo man, you are not happy with that, because it must come to you. Something that you cannot do. And if you have the opportunity, in fact, they all had the opportunity to be like someone, but they don't have the quality. They don't have it. It's not in them. They can't do that. But instead of them to know, see, I cannot do this thing, they will vow to destroy. Imagine somebody who is fighting for Biafra. You are fighting to get Biafra, right? Now, you see somebody who will help you to get that Biafra easier. You came online on your camera and said that if this person will get that Biafra, that let Biafra not come. Which means you have not been fighting for Biafra in the first place. You are not fighting for Biafra in the first place. If you are fighting for Biafra, you cannot say, like now, you are searching for a job. You want to work in a World Bank. I'm just giving you a scenario, an example. You apply for a job in a World Bank, or maybe United Nations, and somebody said, okay, I will submit, I have opportunity to submit, maybe I have a quota to submit to bring 10 workers in that company where you are seeking for job. And the person says, okay, give me your CV. Let me submit it together with other people, other people that are my candidates. So the job will not come to you. You say no. Instead of that job coming through you, Let me not get that job. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. So it must come through you. Who said that? Biafra Child have said it recently. He said it. Biafra Child said that he, instead of Ekperima to get Biafra, let it not come. And other, even Nigerian government are human beings like us. They are human. They know you. They know your attribute. They know what you can do. They know how many of you who are serious. They know how many who are just there for relevance. And they're waiting for the opportunity and see if they can give you a little bad assignment to do. Once you do that, they will recruit you as one of them. And they keep on starting, they will start using you to destabilize other things. Like Ikenga now will become Ojuzokan in the future. People who will bring a landmark and give it to other people to take, just because I so that I will have opportunity to handshake Sokoto, so that I will have to go to Emir and greet Emir of Sokoto, so that when I go to North, they will recruit, they will bring giraffe, and I will climb giraffe. They will tie all those towel on my head, and using all these flutes, singing there that I'm here. These are things that are they are iron. So if you ask Ikenga now, who is your idol? Who are you? Who can you say? Who can you say that you want to be like him? Who is your should I say someone that you want to emulate? You want to be like this person? He will tell you Ifa Yoba, and Yoba, Ngige. Another one is Obiano. These are people that he want to be like them. If you want to be a politician, I'm not against it. You can be a politician. But when it comes to destroying effort of other people and vow, even Ikenga said it, that thing in Finland, getting me Biafra, instead of Biafra to come from this person, let Biafra go. Look at Ikenga dictating the hope and the wish and desire of the whole nation. Imagine if you have the opportunity of Master gonna have. Imagine it. What do you think would have happened? So we need to start telling ourselves the truth and making it clear for other people to understand that we are not in support of this kind of behaviors. If you want to pursue a political career, do it in just like the other people have done it. Just go, but pretending to be what you are not is a no-no for me. Is a no-no for me. John, thank you so much. God bless you for the work you are doing. Thank you. I really appreciate in this broadcast live, bros. Okay, yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please hit the like button. So, what Ikenga have contributed in DOS as an IPOB member is a mess. Is a mess, total mess. These people, if you hear them, calling Wachineke, they keep on saying Wachineke. You think that they are really pure in heart. When Masakan say whiter than white or whiter than snow, all of them will jump out. Today, if you ask Ijere speak, if God come down and say, okay, just I give you opportunity to eliminate one person in this life, he will tell you Master Namadekan for no just reason. Thank you, Uche Best. Thank you. For no just reason, he will tell you Master Namadekan. And if you ask him, what did Master Namadekan, what have he done to you? What did he do? Why that hate? He will tell you he's lying to people. He's deceiving people. He's bringing children to buy. But this guy knows the truth. That the number one problem that pushed Master Makano to even to agitate in the first place is bad system of governance. Everything is upside down. Upside down. Today in Nigeria, if you save money in your bank, they keep on deducting money from your account. Normally, if you save money, you make interest. How many of us are making interest from banking system in Nigeria? Now. Instead, they're taking from you. And if you continue this way, they will start charging a percentage. If you want to deposit 1 million, they will charge you 100,000 for keeping your account, for saving money with them. because everything is going down and nobody wants to talk. And those who are talking, you are there to destroy the effort they are making. At the same time, you want us to believe that you are this, you are that. Come on. Hey, ndị Igbo, Ikego. Now, what Ikenga and those DOS have never for once condemned the activities of Lagos government, Lagos state government. Igbo people are the ones suffering it. In Lagos, you see an Igbo man whose grandfather started life with the £1. After the war, how much did they give Igbos? If you have no matter the amount you have in your bank, they will give you how much. If you don't know, ask someone who is older than you to tell you what happened to Igbos who have savings in Nigerian bank account after 1967. They started with how much? And they struggle and start building themselves again. Now they're able to purchase land and build house in Lagos State, in another man's land. And after building that, what did they do? Demolition, just to bring you down economically. And your fellow Igbos are clapping for them. Yeah, it's good for this, good. Because you don't have what it takes. And you know you don't have it. And for you to keep quiet, it becomes a problem. Most you talk, even if you don't like what Master Nakan is doing or what Samantha is doing, you don't need to talk. It's not the most you comment. Thousands of Yorubas love what Igbo did for asking for self-determination for Dudua Nation. They love that, but none of them came out publicly and start singing, shouting. Just like I said earlier in this program, that no other nation in Nigeria is up to in everything you can think of to compare Igbo nation. It's not a brag, it's a known fact. But who are on the receiving side in Nigeria today is Igbo. They belittle everybody, they push us down, they have done a lot. But those things they are doing, who is giving them the edge to do it more? Igbo. It's Igbo. If they want to buy anybody now, it's just straight. The only reason they have not bought Mazen Amadokano is because of what Samanokpa is doing. It's because of if Samanokpa is not in the picture, my goodness, Mazen Amadokano will not be crying for what he's passing through in the hands of the DSS. But his number one pain would have been what the response from our people. Because our people wouldn't have been doing, there's nobody ready to do anything. Instead of they will start mocking you. And those who will mock louder are those who you have high hope on, like Ikenga Uruagu. Do you think if Masnamakan is not in the God forbid, if they have succeeded in deleting him, somebody like Ikenga Uruagu will be on live broadcast, making video, live stream, just to blame and label blame on Master Madakan what he think he has done wrong, without us to speak, to say it before him, even though he have opportunity to talk to him one-on-one, if not one-on-one through telephone conversation, because Master Madakan know him as one of the media warrior and all that. But God so kind, Master Madakan is alive. Even if you don't like Biafran freedom, his life matters. His family need him also. They keep on insulting the family also. That is another thing. They keep on insulting Master Ghana family, telling you that they never hold him in a high esteem. All this you are hearing, Master Ghana, our leader. They don't value Master Ghana for anything. That is pure truth. I don't know why some of us are still listening to them, following the US. People, there's a reverend father back home who told me that many priests in Catholic Church are not really in support of Samanekpa. They believe that Samanekpa is the one behind all the atrocities being committed in our place. Chibike, You're welcome. Thank you. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Thank you. You're welcome. So they believe that whatever that is happening in our place, that these people are behind it, that they are behind the atrocities going on, buying and people being taken away, people who receive body. They believe that it's Monepa doing this, which is wrong. And who are those passing this negative information? The so-called DOS, because the agenda is to silence everything, which I still don't know why Mazen can form that group DOS. I don't know the job of DOS. What was it going on? What was going on in his mind when he was forming that group of people? What is the criteria of people who will be, who will merit that post to become a member of DOS? Or is it anybody, for anybody you see, you bring that person into DOS? What was the agenda and job of DOS? Do they undergone any training? That is the only mistake. If I happen to talk to Mazi Nnamdi, I will just tell him that, please, after, if you come out from this one, don't ever support anybody, even if you are not going to be in the front line. Don't support anybody to form any group. That is why Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing what he's doing without anybody interfering on their affairs. Because when it comes to finance, other people are because our people, to deceive a black people, to deceive not only Igbo man, everybody from black race, whatever, the only thing that we pay much attention is where our money is going. So if anybody who studies us very well, what they do to twist our mindset is they will start discussing about money. Brother, this fundraising they are doing is not really going this place. It's not. Once you say that in, we will start paying attention to whatever you are saying. Then they will start dishing out nonsense to feed your mind, to feed your brain, and you believe that, and that is the end. Next thing, you jump out and start yapping nonsense. What you don't know, you start saying it. Imagine people who is fighting for Biafra. You told us that you are fighting for Biafra, and when money is being donated, you are asking for salary. You are asking to pay you this, to pay you that. You want to buy a laptop that you are using. You're asking for salary, and that Mas Namagano knows those things, because that was why he keep on shouting that he need 100 men. How can you have thousands of people and they're asking for 100 men? And those DOS did not ask themselves questions. Look, we are here. This guy is this man is telling us that he need 100 men. Are we women? Mazi, are you women? Why did he not even see you as a man? They did not ask that. They did not. Instead, they kept moving because they understand that they are there for something, and they have achieved that thing they wanted. Unfortunately, they couldn't succeed. They have attempted, but it's not successful because of what? The life of the presence of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Other nations in Nigeria are they know how to support their own. They know how to support their own. So people who don't support if you don't support your own, that means you don't blame anybody. You don't need to blame anybody for not knowing what to do and how to do it. Today, DOS are silent. Most of the supporters need to understand this. There's a way to step back from your wrongdoing. If you know that that these DOS that you have been championing, you are supporting all this while, that you are wrong in doing so, you don't need to find this so heavy to come out and say, look, I thought we are getting it right, but I was wrong. There's no shame on that. And it is not even a shame. It shows that you are smart. But when you keep on repeating wrong thing over and over and over again, that is how to define you and define you or see you as someone who is foolish. Mistake is allowed. If you made a mistake, there's no problem. It's not a more that you support or you fight for Biafra. If you don't want to support, can you keep quiet? Then don't destroy the effort of those who are supporting. Ikenga's action is is something that I've seen for a very long time. That is why I'm not surprised. Whatever that played is playing now, whatever that's playing now today is not a surprise to me because I've foreseen that this is what this guy is capable of doing, and he has been doing that for a long time. And today, he proved to everybody that whatever that people have been nursing in their mind about him is actually the fact. Is actually the fact. So, guys, I just want to share this with you. Please hit the like button, comment, and tell me what you think about this Ikenga Uruagu, publicly appearing with Ifa Yoba and all the politicians. A few days ago, the video where he went for his mother's burial was trending, and we saw him with a lot of Nigerian security agencies and all that. And this guy on Twitter, he is still, he said official Twitter, Ikenga Uruagu, Biafra activist, freedom fighter, proudly Biafrans. Let's talk about Biafra. This is what he have on his profile on Twitter. I don't want to go through his previous post, maybe 1 month ago, 2 months ago. No, I don't want to go back there because going back doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense because all these things all these things they are posting is to get your attention so that you believe on them. Then they will now turn against you by reporting you and your activities to those who you don't want to associate yourself to. You imagine someone who is fighting for freedom, and the person that leading the freedom have pinpoint one or two politicians and told you publicly that this person, he has nothing to do with me. I don't know him. I don't want to know him. Don't discuss with him. He don't discuss with me. I will not even give him a chance to talk to me. And that is the person that they want to use as their best friends. And you are telling me to take you serious. It's not, even if I never supported that friend before, seeing this kind of person, I would not like to do anything serious with you because I know that you are one-sided person. You have double face. You can turn anytime, you can change at any point. So there's no point associate myself with that kind of person. Anyway, I just want you to understand that the Biafran referendum that is coming soon, you don't need also to be a registered or financial member to call yourself a Biafran. You have fallen inside that map. For example, now that you're answering Nigeria, when did you become Nigerian? How? You find yourself by chance. How did you become an African? You find yourself by chance. You don't choose your identity. Your identity is your identity will choose you. So your identity will make you who you are, not you making your identity. The identity I'm talking here is natural. I'm not talking about academic or your effort in your economical achievement. No, what I'm trying to say is that where you come from choose you to be there. Your land choose you to be part of that land. You don't choose land where you will come from because before you were born, that place had been existing. So you cannot just come and start telling people that no, I'm not from here. If you say so, that means you are what they're called mad people. You are insane. You don't have your brain intact. Your land is your land. That you don't like Biafran does not make you not being a Biafran. A Biafran is people who come from a certain region. And automatically, if you are from that region, you are a Biafran. So the referendum and registration that is going on, it is not something that you say, no, I don't want to be part of it, unless you liked what is going on in Nigeria at the moment. Because Biafran freedom will also free other Nigerians. It will free them. But now that is everybody is talking about freedom, freedom, freedom. Some people think it is a bad thing to say or a bad thing to accept or even to discuss. Just like when we are a child, if you want to take injection, if you go to maybe hospital or clinic where they want to inject you as a child, you have something like maybe you are sick or you need to take injection for a particular ailment, then the person that will give you that injection, you are not happy with that person. But that injection the person is giving to you is actually to help you not for any other, not to inflict pain or any to make not to make you feel uncomfortable, but to help you for you to regain your health. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that see it that way. Once the link comes out, please let us do the needful. Thank you for joining me in this live. I really appreciate. Please support me. My special is on. So anybody who wish to support us, you can do so. I really appreciate it. Thank you and see you in my next broadcast. Bye bye for now. Thank you so much.